latest updates, subscribe to News 9.
It has been a week since the enormous explosion in Lebanon rocked the entire world. Ever since the blast, the country has been crippled with economic and humanitarian crisis. Amid the already existing crisis, Lebanon's government resigned on Monday, opening up a new political uncertainty. The resignation of the government clearly shows how deeply the explosion has rattled the nation. More than 150 people were killed and over 6,000 were wounded, while thousands were also rendered homeless. The small Mediterranean nation has suffered billions of dollars in damage as loss. The Prime Minister said that the government resigned only to extend support to the people. He said that the government was taking a step back to wage a battle for change with the people. We are taking a step back to stand with the people to wage the battle for change with them. The Prime Minister blamed his political foes without naming them for thwarting his efforts to fix Lebanon's problems. Hassan Diab cast himself on the side of protesters and blamed the problems on chronic corruption. I discovered that the system of corruption was bigger than the state, and that the state is bound by this system, and that it is not possible to confront it or get rid of it. Before Diab's announcement, 3 of his 20 cabinet ministers had already resigned. Diab will continue in a caretaker capacity. The parliamentarians will have to consult with the president to choose a new PM. Even as the people continue to reel under the crisis-like situation in Beirut, Lebanon Prime Minister resigned over pressure. Beirut has been marred by protests, turning swaths of downtown into battle zones between agitators and security forces. These protests only go on to cripple the economic crisis even more. The cops and demonstrators have clashed on several occasions. When questioned about the Prime Minister's resignation, the agitators said it fell short of their demands. The protesters are demanding for the ouster of the country's political elite. The government resignation is not enough. We have to bring down the President and the Speaker of Parliament. It's a matter of days and we'll do it. Well, the enormous explosion last week has only deepened the economic crisis of Lebanon. In fact, in March, the economy faltered and Lebanon defaulted on $1.2 billion payment of foreign bonds. PM's resignation and protests will only hamper Lebanon's ability to recover from the blast. It is still unclear who will take charge of the nation at a time like this.